Well, the borrowed man came riding in with a suitcase full of sin. He said, this coat ain't mine, nor the boots on my feet. I borrowed my shadow from a stranger I meet. He paid no rent, he owned no land, just a second-hand Bible in a trembling hand. He said, everything I touch just slips away. I'm only borrowing time till the end of the day. And the borrowed man, he don't make a stand. He just takes what he can, then he's gone. He borrowed a story, he borrowed a song, he borrowed the night, though it didn't last long. He borrowed a kiss from a widowed wife, and he borrowed a debt for the rest of his life. The sheriff asked him, son, what's yours? He pointed at the ceiling and the wooden floors, said, nothing I own, nothing I plan, I'm just passing through as the borrowed man. And the borrowed man, he don't make a stand. He just takes what he can, then he's gone, then he's gone.
They built me a prison without any bars. They promised me freedom, they gave me scars. Said, stand up tall, boy, we'll hand you the reins. But I found myself tied in their paper chains. They wrote up laws with a fountain pen, said, here's your rights, now go round again. But the ink runs thin when the blood still stains. You can't break free from their paper chains. Stone walls crumble, paper chains remain. Both hold you steady in this silent pain. Teacher told me, son, the world is fair, but the rich man sits in the governor's chair, and the poor man's song is a long, low train, bound tight forever in paper chains. So I'll tear my name from their tidy book, I'll break their promise, I'll break their hook. 'Cause a wall may fall, but the truth remains. I won't lie down in their paper chains. Stone walls crumble, paper chains remain. Both hold you steady in a silent pain. I asked the river to hold its flow. It laughed at me and it told me no. The sea is calling, I can't be late. You can build your dam, but the rivers don't wait. I asked my love to bide her time. She turned away with a look unkind. Said love is a current, it won't hesitate. Don't you know, my dear, the rivers don't wait. Rivers don't wait, neither do you. They're gone by the morning, whatever you do. I tried to catch the stream in my hand, but it slipped away like a trail of sand. Said hold me tighter, but it's too late. You can beg all you want, but the rivers don't wait. So I walk alone where the waters run, through the rising moon and the setting sun. Every step I take, I know my fate is to follow the road where the rivers don't wait. Rivers don't wait, and neither do you. They're gone by the morning, whatever you do.
Down by the corner of 7th and Vine, a blind preacher singing, the end is mine. The buildings are burning, the moon's turning red, and you'll follow the angels or the devils instead. rattled his cup, he rattled his chain. He cried out for thunder, he prayed for rain. Said the kingdom is coming, it's already gone. You better pick your side before the dawn. And the blind man sings, though he cannot see. What's plain as the day to you and me? The children laugh, the old men sighed, the soldiers crossed to the other side. The preacher smiled through the smoke and song, said, you've been waiting too short. You've been waiting too long. And the blind man's voice was a ragged flame. He cursed the guilty, he blessed no name. Said the sun is a clock and it won't stay strong. You'll forget my words, but you'll hear my song. And the blind man sings, though he cannot see. What's plain as the day to you and me? Well, I walked in a cafe with a hole in my shoe, sat down by a poet with a beard of blue. He was reading Kerouac, humming Coltrane, said the world was crooked and the coffee was plain. Whoa, 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 whoa. There was a girl with a tambourine shaking in time, singing songs about freedom for a nickel and a dime. She said, play me a tune, boy, play it raw. But she frowned at my cold, cause it had one flaw. Oh, the coffee house blues, number 12 this time. Ain't no rhythm in the rhyme, ain't no rhythm in the rhyme. But I'm paying for the crime. Oh, oh. The waiter said, buddy, your money's no good, but I'll take your guitar for a sandwich and food. I said, that's a trade I just can't allow, but I'll write you a ballad about the shape of your brow. So I stumbled on stage with my voice out of tune, and they clapped like the sunrise at the rise of the moon. But the tambourine girl just shook her head and said, freedom's a word that's better left unsaid. Oh, the coffee house blues, number 12 this time. Ain't no rhythm in the rhyme, ain't no rhythm in the rhyme. But I'm paying for the crime, for the crime. Whoa, 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 whoa. The wind in the iron gate rattles and moans. It sings to the alleys, it whispers to bones. It tells me the meadow is far out of sight, while I'm chained to the city each lonesome night. The lamplight flickers, the gutters run deep. The ghosts of the tenement never do sleep. They circle my window, they echo my fate, like the wind in the lock of the iron gate. Wind keeps howling, won't let me be. Iron gate holds the ghost of me. Children are playing with sticks and stones, but their laughter is hollow, it chills the bones. The pigeons take flight as the church bells wait for the howl of the wind in the iron gate. I dream of the mountains, I dream of the streams, but the bars on my window just rattle my dreams. And the rust on the hinges keeps time with my fate, like the wind in the lock of the iron gate. Wind keeps howling, won't let me be. Iron gate holds the ghost of me.
She wore a sparrow on her sleeve, said I got no reason left to grieve. She walked through the market with a shadow long. Every step she took was a half-sung song. She carried silence like a book unread. Her eyes held stories that nobody said, and the sparrow whispered every time she'd leave of the sky she sought on her tattered sleeve. She wore a sparrow on her sleeve. It flew away, but it still believed. She found her name. She said it's written in the weather vane. She smiled like thunder, she sighed like rain, and the sparrow trembled on her sleeve again. I saw her vanish by the garden wall. Her voice was a feather, her steps were small. Now the sparrow sings when the night birds grieve of the girl who wore it on her sleeve. She wore a sparrow on her sleeve. It flew away, but
One-Eyed Jack was a card-sharp king. He'd bet you your shoe, he'd steal your ring. He ruled the Bowery with a crooked hand, sold lies to the preacher and stole from the band. He dealt 3 queens to the county judge, took the jury's money, never bore a grudge. He said the law is just another game, and the players change, but the stakes the same. One-Eyed Jack with a crooked smile, he'll deal you in, but he'll cheat all the while. One-Eyed Jack with a crooked smile, he'll deal you in, but he'll cheat all the while. Fooled the cop with a counterfeit smile. He fooled the priest at the chapel aisle. He said truth's a dealer who never stays. He changes his cards in 1,000 ways. Now the Bowery sings of his wicked fame, but nobody knows his real true name. Some say he's gone, some say he hides, but the One-Eyed Jack still cheats when he rides. One-Eyed Jack with a crooked smile, he'll deal you in, but he'll cheat all the while. One-Eyed Jack with a crooked smile, he'll deal you in, but he'll cheat all the while. I wrote you a letter, but I tore it in two. The words were too heavy to send them through. The paper was thin, but the silence was thick, so I folded it up where the candles wick. I stacked them in boxes, tied them with thread, 100 unsentences never said. Now the dust is my witness, the mice are my host, for the letters I carried but never posted. Letters never posted, words never spoke. Love turned to ashes, smoke turned to smoke. The ink ran dry, but the sorrow stayed. The postman passed and I looked away. My tongue was a lock, my heart was a ghost, haunted by letters I never posted. Someday you'll ask why I turned so cold. I'll point to the boxes of stories untold, each page a prison, each word a ghost of the letters I carried but never posted. Letters never posted, words never spoke. Love turned to ashes, smoke turned to smoke. Lay down your head where the freight train sings. Dream of tomorrow and the joy it brings. The rails keep humming like a gentle song. They carry you forward, they carry you along. The stars fade away when the daylight creeps. The hobo's lullaby rocks you to sleep, and the whistle's cry is a mournful fall, but it leads you home by the break of dawn. Hobo's lullaby, sing me on through the night into the dawn. Your shoes are worn, your coat is thin. The world won't tell you where you've been, but the boxcar's rhythm will pull you along like a hobo's lullaby for the dawn. So sing to the night and sing to the rain. Sing to the sorrow, sing to the pain. Every song is a bed you can lean upon till you rest in the arms of the breaking dawn. Hobo's lullaby.